Oh, now, come on, there's more to life than making money, you know.
You know, a bit like your brother Dave.
Well, no, we did clean up on the doggies, didn't we?
Yeah. Are you sure you can dance? I mean, without making a fool of yourself?
Listen, in my youth, I used to be known as the quick slope king at Clapham Junction. I had a life-size picture of Victor Sylvester on the wall.
Who?
Fasten your safety belt, this is going to be a bumpy ride. And as Arthur Murray used to say, there should be no daylight between us.
Oh, I'm not a sack of coal, you know.
Oh. Just as I was getting in the mood to do 6 fish nose on the trot.
Well, I'll hump for you while you do them if you like.
I'd know that daft laugh anyway.
Hiya, Bet Lynch, what are you doing here? Swanking a bit, aren't you?
Mark, who's talking? It's not so long since you were drinking vinegar out of a chip bag.
Oh, you cheeky. Davis is better. Is to work with her at the ring.
Dodgy Dave Smith.
Bob Chadwick. There's no one exclusive these days, then?
Well, obviously you two've met before.
You've heard of birds of a feather?
Oh, are you a crook as well?
Well, legitimate, you know. I mean, there is a subtle difference, you know.
Are you two together?
Yes, and we're on our own because nobody will talk to us up to now.
Well, listen, come and sit with us.
Well, we're just waiting for the band to finish their fags, you know.
You mean you are? Fancies yourself as another Peter Gardino, you know. I want to have a chat with me, mate.
Hey, come on, we're over there.
Oh, right, sit with you.
Doing all right, are you, Dave?
Yeah. You?
No complaints.
Good, me neither.
She looks sporty.
Yeah, so does yours.
She is.
Dance well together.
Oh, you can shut up now.
Come on, Bet, let's show 'em how younger generation does it.
Oh, all right. I did promise your wife I'd give you a good time.
How long have you known Bet then?
I used to work with a wife.
Well, just wonder what kind of girl she was, you know. Been around with Playboy Chadwick.
Well, she likes a good time. I mean, who doesn't?
Do you?
Of course I do.
Yes, that's what I thought.
Still here.
I won't mind another drink.
You can certainly put it away, can't you?
Ah, well, that's something I learned to do in Australia. I think before, my dad used to put me off here. You know, with having one boozer in the family was enough, but not now.
You've got a long way to go before you get out with yours.
I've got time, though, haven't I? Oh, that was quick.
He had a blackout.
It's the lighting, it affects me eyes.
Honestly, I don't know why they don't stop at all. Do you ever?
Joe with the district nurse calling.
Right, well, seeing we're young at heart, I feel like another soft shoe shop.
Oh, why don't you be honest and say you just want to hold me close?
All right, I'll be honest, I just want to hold you close. Come on, it's a compliment.
Oh, seeing as you put it like that.
What's Dave Smith worth?
Enough. Then some more.
Good old A good slap usually puts things back in the place, and that applies to fellas as well. You can carry on now, Miss Nugent.
Thank you. ASA Bet.
Yeah.
You know that fella last night? Did he, did he?
Bob? Oh, the usual. He asked me would I invite him in for a cup of coffee.
Which you did.
Which I did. Well, I mean, you've got to be friendly after a night out, haven't you? Then he said what nice coffee I made and how relaxed he was with me. Then he got round to talking about us being two mature people. So I asked him how his wife was keeping these days. You know, kid, I think he was fibbing about that coffee. He didn't stop for a second cup. Anyway, come on, Ab, you get on with the poor man's lager can.
What, Dave? Last of the big spenders. Oh, by the time he's got through about a dozen brandies, he's forgot what he's doing the big spending for. So he carries on drinking and spending. The old pit'll come back to him, mind you, by the time it's done. Fully into it, Miss Newton.
Is that what you two call having a good time?
Yes, Miss Newton, why?
Would have thought there were more serious things.
You mean I should still be wearing black with the black veil?
Oh, I didn't mean...
Or even burnt on a bonfire? Well, why not? There's a lot of people like you. You know, you don't have a good time and you hate to see anybody else having one. Listen, Miss Nugent, I have my own private weeks about my husband and son. I've got to go on living, though, haven't I?
Oh, no, what are you getting all worked up
I know, I
for?
should save my breath. How would she know? She's just not, because no fella will look at her twice.
Oh, dear, I seem to have picked the wrong day to do my washing.
Oh, she doesn't mean it, Irma. Hey, why don't you come out with us to a pub one night? You'd learn a few things.
Like the noble art of self-defence.
That's my mum and dad for you, isn't it? One minute they've got their heads together saying that Dave's a good catch. Next minute they're worried about what the neighbours will think.
It's not their problem. You're a grown woman.
You wouldn't think it. See, they think I've come home for good, that I'm the little girl I was before I got married.
I know. Why the flaming heck do parents have to make out the children are always under obligation to them?
You was out till gone midnight last night, our Irma, and me and your father was very worried. They'd be worried if they knew where we was going tonight.
Right.
Dave said something about Big Buster. I don't think he meant the art gallery.
Best thing's to tell them a lie, you know, it keeps them happy. I got the biggest tanning of my life from the old fellow when I was 16. I told him the truth and he didn't believe me. After that, I always told him lies and I became the apple of his eye.
Ah, but good lies are hard to come by, aren't they?
Oh, they come like divine inspiration.
Hello, ladies.
Mr. Walker.
Now then, Annie Walker, here's the present that I thought this pub needed.
I didn't for one moment think you were serious.
Well, you've always wanted this pub to be more like a chapel, so I bought you a bell.
A joke, not altogether in the best of taste.
I'm off, kid. Dave
Okay.
will be there.
All right.
See ya.
Ta-ra. Ta-ra.
Ah, that's all right, love, I was only kidding, but honestly, we wanted something like this for years. Save me shouting my lungs out. Come on, get supped up.
'Tis real brass, I suppose.
Mrs. Walker, I shan't... Ooh, that's nice.
Isn't it?
I'll not be going out tonight, so if you need me behind the bar, just let me know.
Oh, I'm quite sure we can manage, love.
You know, that bell might attract a few more customers.
It's more likely to frighten them away.
No, I meant if Mrs. Turpin didn't turn in.
Oh, why shouldn't she?
I just thought that at lunchtime she wasn't looking too good.
No, she did look a bit under the weather, but I don't think it's so serious.
Has she said anything to you?
Oh, no, it's just a feeling I have. I may be wrong.
Hey, Master.
Hello, darling. Not you. No date tonight?
Not tonight.
What about those fellas who come in the laundrette? Don't they offer you a date?
Oh, them fellas. All I see of fellas in my shop's their underwear, brought in by the wives.
I tell you what, then I'll bring me socks in tomorrow and I'll keep you company, eh? What are you drinking, Maggie?
Hey, did you hear the one about that fellow who went into a pet shop for a talking parrot?
Oh, hey, hang on a minute. Is this fit for mixed company?
Oh, yes, it's all right, Mr. Walker. You see, this Sally Army fella told me at laundrette the other night. Anyway, he goes into this shop and he says, I'm playing Long John Silver in Treasure Island next week. Have you any talking parrots? This fella behind the counter says, I'm sorry, can you come back next Thursday? Next Thursday, he says. I can't, kid. I'm having my leg off next Thursday.
What do you want?
Just a small Scotch will do, sweetheart.
Hey, did you hear the other one about the end that had no legs? It had been defeated in a fight.
3 shillings.
Hey, did you know if it wasn't for purchase tax, you could probably get a bottle of Scotch for less than £10? Is he back then? Dick Turpin.
You're referring to my husband? No.
You're a rotten liar, Mrs. Turpin. I've just seen him myself, trotting down road to the shop with that blonde sister of yours. Hey, what's with him and that blondie, anyway? I mean, do you trust them? On the road? Keep going! Shouldn't have done that, should you?
Please leave us alone. I won't say a word to my husband, I promise.
You must have money to burn, chucking it away like that.
Please.
this say anyway. Soon.
As true as I'm stood here, she washed her arthro.
A letter?
Well, I didn't know, did I not tell she were taking it out at machine?
Hey, she didn't put her smalls in with the arthro, did she?
Not her smalls, her husband.
Oh, you're pulling our legs, Beth.
Well, I am about smalls, but not about rug. And it were black too, and it looked like a dead animal when it emerged.
Ken won't let me use the laundrette. He said that using a washing machine after somebody else is taking democracy too far.
Oh, there's a fella talking for you, isn't it? I mean, he'd soon change his tune if he had to do the washing.
Well, I think laundrettes are just a place for the single girl.
Eh?
Yes, set last night. I was using one machine. There was a young lad next to me using another. Well, we put everything in at the same time. All our washing in, our soap powder, we wash, rinse, spun together. Never said a word, but at the end of it all, we never had no secrets from one another.
You're a sex mad, Irma Barlow.
I know I am. It's with working with all these three offers.
Hello, what's the joke then? What's the joke?
Oh, it's not for your innocent ears.
Oh, it's one of those sort of gatherings, is it?
What do you mean?
Well, you women, you're known for it, aren't you?
Known for what?
Being coarse when you get together in a lump.
Well, not oh. Scrag him, Val. Hit him. We'll hit him back if he tries to hit you back. Go on. What do you want, anyway?
Key, love, I forgot mine.
Oh, well, I'm just coming myself.
Right.
Let's carry that for me. Ta-da, ta-da.
Right, bye-bye.
Oh, before I forget, Mr. Isherwood rang. Said he'd ring back.
Isherwood?
Yes, do you know him?
Oh, I got a student called Isherwood.
Anyway, I'd better be getting back now, Maggie, or else they'll not only be washing arthrugs, they'll be pinching me machines as well. How much, love?
9 bob to you.
Oh, aren't you generous in this shop?
Oh, thanks.
Will I see you tonight, then, kid?
Aye, it's a last resort.
And a finny addict to you, too.
Ta-da,
Ah, you come for your loaf, Mr. Tatlock.
I'd say you've got a surprise for me and tell me to wait till next week. It's cruel.
Sorry, you'll have to wait.
Excuse me, Hilda, could I steal your lovely daughter for a moment?
Oh, you don't have to ask, David.
Oh, not you, Mr. Smith.
Don't mind me, I've only come with her.
Oh.
What's going on?
I want a word with you.
Well, that's a coincidence.
Why?
I want a word with you, and I'll...
Do you?
Well, I just said.
Go on, then.
Oh, no, you first.
Oh, go on, ladies or gentlemen.
Ah, well, I'm no lady, and we all know what you are.
I've been invited to tea.
Congratulations.
Oh, at your house.
You've what?
You heard.
Have you been saying anything?
What about?
Well, anything.
No. Have you?
No. I thought he hated the sight of you.
Yeah, so did I. I couldn't understand why, but, you know.
And you sure you've not said anything?
No, definitely. Never happened to me before, being invited to tea, you know. I mean, I know it's ridiculous, but I think I find it rather charming. I think.
Well, it serves you right. You shouldn't drink drinks that you're not used to. Champagne.
Well, maybe if I'd married some other fellow with money, I might have been used to it.
Well, you didn't, did you? You married Mr. Ogden.
And another thing, he embarrassed me last night, you know.
Why? What did he do?
Oh, not except prop the bar up. Left me dancing with a stranger. A complete stranger. I mean, he could have been a gigolo, that fella, for all our Stan cared.
Well, if it isn't my mother, the Duchess. Where's my father, the Duke? Will he be riding the hounds today, or just having a couple of bob bet on the greyhounds?
Now, there's no need to be sarcastic about your dad.
Me, I'm not being sarcastic. It'd be a waste of time, wouldn't it?
Look, if it's about them deeds...
Oh, I mean, why stop at Dave Smith? Why don't you try and marry me off to the Prince of Wales? You'd be smashing for the monarchy, you two, with your social graces.
Oh, I'm sorry, Chuck.
You're not half as sorry as me.
A bit of lemon, please.
And?
And a glass to pour it in, what else?
Just a bit of lemon?
That's right, just a bit of lemon.
Well, it's a bit drastic, isn't it?
I'm going teetotal, and so's my Stan when I tell him about it.
Why? What for?
Well, our Irma was quite right. Last night we made an exhibition of ourselves.
Well, never mind. Who cares?
Oh, but it's what it looks like, isn't it? I mean, it's looks what counts. We're the daft Ogdens. Pour a few drinks down them and they make a fool of themselves. That's what they say about us. Oh, I know.
It's a shilling.
So we're going to keep level heads in future. We're not going to let ourselves down, nor our Irma. Success to temperance from now on.
Mr. Ogden could divorce you for saying that.
No, not under the new Divorce Act, he can't.
Hello, ladies. Enjoying ourselves, then? Large scotch, please, Betty, and whatever the ladies will have.
Oh, a bit of lemon.
And a vodka.
No, it's not.
Well, no, you're right, Mrs. Ogden. It's a gin. And mine's a bitter lemon and a vodka. You see, I'm helping you to go TT. I mean, it looks like a bitter lemon, and as you said, it's looks that count.
Right, Betty. So, what about last night, then?
Oh, well, it was very interesting.
Now, Hilda, if Irma and I do decide to get married, I said if, I suppose you've got a bob or two for the reception and that.
How do you mean a bob or two?
Well, Hilda, look, I'll be honest with you, you know. I mean, if it was left to me, it'd be a quiet little ceremony, no fuss, no bother, you see, but it's the lads, you know. I mean, my professional colleagues, well, you know what my professional colleagues are like. Big spenders.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Now, you take Paddy Duffy's wedding. Oh, that must have set his wife's parents back a bob or two. We started at this place in Prestbury, and we went on to another place in Wilmslow, and then we went to another place in Mobley. Of course, we had, you know, hired cars and drivers and all that because of the breathalyzer, you know. Yeah, it went on all day and all through the next night.
How much was this bob or two you mentioned?
Well, I shouldn't think they saw much change out of 500 quid.
Call it 14 bob.
Oh, tar, buddy, and one for yourself, love.
Oh, that's a phrase very rarely used in this establishment. 15 shillings.
Ta.
Thank you.
You know, I don't think our Emma would want anything ostensible. And besides, I don't think it'd be very orthodox to have a big booze up when the bride's parents was teetotal.
You teetotal?
Yeah, I'm thinking of it. So's my Stan when I tell him.
Hilda, do me a favour. Don't try it, darling. It'll drive you to drink.
Poor little kid. Poor little mum and dad as well, you know. Oh, they've had enough this year. Who hasn't? Well, every cloud has its silver lining. You what? Or should I say the darkest hour comes before the dawn?
I don't know what you should say, Betty Turpin, but if that's the best you can say, I shouldn't bother. Stick to Pretty Polly.
I was merely trying to offer a few words of comfort and cheer, Mrs. Tanner. Can I have your glasses, please, ladies and gentlemen? Glasses, please.
Comfort and cheer.
By the heck, you've had a few, haven't you?
Well, in answer to that question, if that means fellas or booze, the answer in both cases is yes.
Yeah, sit here. You want to be like us, you know, we've joined the Girl Guides. We're pure in thought, word, and, you know...
Yeah, that's right, we're going to the seaside tomorrow. Come with us.
You must be joking. Can you think what would happen when all that fresh air hit all the nicotine and the alcohol in my system?
Wakey, wakey!
Powers. Hey, will I want my bathing suit?
No, and you won't want your bucket and spade neither.
She's gone off it.
Hey, you see, it's Sunday and Blackpool's a very wicked place, and you know what they say, never on Sunday.
She's gone off, fellas.
We don't have to get picked up. I know, but we will do, so we're going somewhere else.
Like a field.
Oh, well, I don't mind the country.
Why don't you go to Over the Edge? You'd like it there.
Hey, that's not bad.
That's where you was going to live, isn't it?
Sorry?
We didn't Della know about our house
No, we didn't. You go to Over the Edge. You'll like it if you've never been.
Come on, girls, let's go and find a puffer.
Oh, no, wait a minute, this fella's there, isn't he? That's why you've woke up.
There's got to be with all them woods.
Oh, you filthy you are. I know, grass was made for lying.
Yes, if you have to move house.
Bye. Enjoy yourselves.
You must be joking.
Oh, she said I was fat, you know.
Oh.
sure.
Oh.
Hey, do you think you could kill yourself, or would you just break bones?
Hey, look at them dinky little cows down there.
Which way's Manchester?
Oh, I've no strength for this lark. That flaming hill shattered me.
Expect Elsie'd always come by car.
Yeah, she's civilised. Done it.
Where's Emma?
Gone to communicate with nature. Mind them nettles, kid. And the best of British looks.
I like him.
I like
You
him.
do
I've
like
always
him.
done.
You like him.
Hey, you! Come here!
You little monkey.
Hey, me ice cream.
Oh!
You.
Come off there.
Come here, get me me ice cream.
Oh,
Come on.
devil.
Hey, stop.
I can't even catch him. Never mind. Stop. Smashing the ice cream.
Come on.
Oh! Right. Now you'll get it. Now you're for it. Ooh.
Right, let's get him.
Scrag him.
Hey, let's kiss him, eh?
Yeah.
Can we kiss him?
I like to have a fag and a few minutes to talk myself out of suicide before I throw my switches, you know, Mrs. Austin.
Yeah, well, I know I am a bit soon. Ooh, but you've got to strike while the flesh is strong.
Have you really?
I've not done any, you see. What with everything, you know. It's not just been idleness.
What have you not done any of?
Spring cleaning.
Oh.
No, I said to myself 6 o'clock this morning, to take my mind off the crippling weight of Stan's left leg, I said, Hilda Chuck, today's the day. The yearly attempt to make a silk purse out of a sow's ear. And I always start with the dirty washing. You know, things like bedspreads, what you can only wash when you're feeling inspired.
Contact.
Eh? Oh, yeah, tar. Although, mind you, there is another reason why I'm here so soon.
Is there?
Yeah, well, I mean, this is one of the places it'll gravitate to, isn't it?
Will it?
Oh, yeah, somebody's bound to pop in with a snippet or two. What with the Rovers being shut and Maggie Clegg not being disposed to gossip. Although this isn't really, is it? It's more like an essential to live in.
What is?
What else Tanner's up to, of course. Oh, Ta.
You've not gone into business as a washerwoman, have you, Mrs.
Oh,
Austin?
you'd think I had, wouldn't you? No, it's like I said, while the flesh is strong, I thought I'd bottom everything, especially Stanley. Do you know, I've got a couple of his vests in here I've not seen for a month. Oh, the dirty pigs, fellas.
You're not spring cleaning, are you?
No, I had a whip round with Tuesday.
Oh, you can put your things in with mine if you like, Valerie. If you've not got many, that is.
Oh, I have, thanks, Hilda.
Oh, just being neighbourly.
Consignment from the Rovers. I'll call for them later.
Right, love, thanks.
Morning, Valerie. All well with you and yours?
Yes, even Ken's healthy at the moment.
Hey, any news from you-know-who?
Who's you-know-who, Hilda?
Oh, well, Elsie Tanner, of course. Who else ever has any news round here?
Well, if she has, I don't know about it.
Oh, you can't fool me, Valerie Barlow. If anybody knows what's going on between her and Mr. Badpenny Howard, you should.
Badpenny?
Well, he's turned up again, hasn't he? And what keeps turning up? A bad penny.
Really, Mrs. Ogden, I do believe you'd managed to put a sinister interpretation on a second coming. Why shouldn't Mr. Howard revisit an old friend? Just because the friend happens to be Mrs. Tanner doesn't mean we're going to be awash in high drama. Life isn't carried on at the feverish pace you seem to imagine, not even by Mrs. Tanner. It's most often drab and commonplace, as I, for one, can readily testify. And anyway, Mrs. Tanner's affairs are her own concern. And certainly not something to help while away the minutes between a rinse and a spin.
Well, of course we're our concern. We're all members of the human race, aren't we? Any road, Valerie, if you won't tell me what's going on, it'll seep through, never fear.
She's right, you know, it will.
Don't think there's anything to seep through, Bet.
Boom! Oh, wait, Chuck, you shouldn't do that to folks when they're asleep. Could have the same effect as a karate chop.
How the heck do you manage to sleep in here?
Oh, you'd sleep if you'd been watching umpteen tons of washing whizzing round. Here, what time is it?
It's after 4.
Ah, Rick, I've missed the Rovers again. That's the trouble with being busy. You can't be a busybody and all.
Can't you? Is Bet in?
Well, she was.
Hey, that's mine. I've not even worn it.
Oh, well, it were bound to be travel stain, Chuck, coming all the way from Australia.
I bought it at Maison Mavis in Bessie Street.
Oh, yeah, well, that's a very grubby shop, you know, love.
Not got my fur-lined boots in there and all, have you?
No. Oh, no, I don't know.
I wonder.
Hi.
Hiya, I'm going out tonight.
Not partic.
Me neither.
I feel like stopping in.
I know, but I mean, where? How can we discuss our love life at our house?
Or at ours.
Yeah. Do you know, wouldn't it be smashing if we had a place of our own?
Yeah.
Did you want something, Mother?
Me? Oh, no, I'm just off. Hey, you've not heard any news of Elsie Tanner and Lord Muck, have you?
Haven't you heard, Mum?
No.
They've been found on the canal bank, locked in each other's arms, dead. It was one of them, suicide packs.
They've never.
Oh, no, they've never.